Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're diving into something that I think is going to hit a lot of you right in the gut. We're talking about your global procurement process. And I know that phrase sounds like something out of a corporate boardroom, right? Like that's for the big companies, the Fortune 500s. But here's what I want you to sit with for a second. If you buy anything for your business, supplies, software, services, equipment, anything, you have a procurement process, whether you designed it or not. And if you didn't design it intentionally, it's probably leaking money, wasting time, and creating chaos that you're so used to, you don't even see it anymore. It just feels like the cost of doing business, but it's not. And that's what we're talking about today. With me is Kevin, one of our subject matter experts here at Sulum. He's worked with businesses across over 40 industries and has seen the procurement mess up close. Kevin, welcome.
Hey Jenna, happy to be here. And you nailed it. Business owners feel this pain every single day, but they don't have a name for it. They just call it being busy or wearing too many hats. But the problem isn't the number of people. The problem is the system or the lack of one. Procurement is one of those things that when it's broken, it touches everything. Your cash flow, your vendor relationships, your ability to scale.
So, what is procurement really? What does it mean for a business owner who's not running a Fortune 500?
At its core, procurement is the process of acquiring the goods and services your business needs to operate. But it's not just buying. That's the mistake most small business owners make. A real procurement process has 10 core steps: needs recognition, purchase requisition, approval, supplier solicitation, evaluation, contract negotiation, purchase order, receipt and inspection, invoice matching, payment, and record keeping. 10 steps. Most small businesses are doing maybe 2 or 3 of them. The rest is just vibes and chaos.
Vibes and chaos. That's honestly the best description of most small business operations I've ever heard.
Right? And it's funny until it's not, because each missing step is a place where money leaks out, where a vendor can overcharge you and you won't catch it, where someone on your team makes a rogue purchase that blows your budget. The 3 Ps of procurement, process, people, and paperwork, all have to work together. When any one breaks down, the whole thing falls apart.
Okay, so let's get into the pain, because I think this is where people are going to start nodding their heads. What are the most common ways you see this going wrong for business owners?
Oh man, where do I start? The number one thing I see is just no standardized process. Every department does it differently. Marketing buys ads one way, ops buys equipment another way, IT has its own thing going on with software subscriptions, and nobody's talking to each other. So you end up with like 3 different people paying for the same tool because nobody knew the other departments were already using it. That's just money on fire. The second thing is zero spend visibility. The owner has no idea what's being spent until they look at the bank account or the credit card statement at the end of the month, and they're like, wait, what is this charge? Who approved this? And by then, it's too late. The money's gone.
That is such a relatable nightmare. I've heard so many business owners describe exactly that moment, the end-of-month credit card statement panic.
It's universal. And then there's vendor management, or the lack of it. Most businesses are using a ton of different suppliers for the same categories of things, paying wildly different prices, not tracking performance, not renegotiating contracts. They're just transacting over and over. No relationships, no leverage, no strategy. And then you add in the geopolitical stuff that's been happening. Tariffs shifting, trade relationships getting complicated, supply chains getting disrupted. And suddenly, the vendor you've been relying on for 3 years can't deliver, and you have no backup plan because you never built one, because you never had a real procurement system.
Right, and this isn't just a big company problem. Like a small manufacturer sourcing parts from overseas, a restaurant group buying ingredients, a financial services firm managing software vendors, they're all dealing with this.
Exactly, and the research backs this up. About 70% of growing companies struggle with operational inefficiencies that directly impact their bottom line, and procurement is one of the biggest culprits. The thing is, most of those inefficiencies aren't because the business owner is bad at their job. They're brilliant at their core thing. It's just that nobody ever taught them how to build a procurement system. And the cost of not having one? It's not just the money you're overpaying on purchases, it's the hours you're spending chasing invoices. It's the vendor relationships you're burning because of late payments or miscommunications. It's the compliance risks when you're in a regulated industry and you can't prove what you bought, from whom, and when. It adds up fast.
You have a procurement process, whether you designed it or not, and if you didn't design it, it's probably costing you in money, in time, in stress, in your ability to scale. The solution isn't to hire more people to manage the chaos, it's to build the system that ends the chaos. And that's exactly what a Sulum VSA does. They document your processes while they work. They build the architecture of your business. They free you up to do the thing you're actually brilliant at. So if this hit a nerve, and I think it did, you already know why. You're the one putting out the fires every day. You're the one who can't take a real vacation because you're afraid the whole thing will fall apart without you. You're the one who knows, deep down, that the way things are running right now is not the way they should be running. If that's you, click the link in the description below and book a free discovery call with our team. There's no pressure, seriously. Our whole approach is built around listening. We spend 90% of the call just hearing about your business, your challenges, your goals. We're not there to pitch you. We're there to understand your situation and see if a VSA is actually the right fit. And if it's not, we'll tell you that too. And if you're not quite ready for a call yet, that's totally fine. Head over to instant.myprosulum.com. That's instant.myprosulum.com and use our free SOP generator. You describe any task you do more than once, and you get a professional step-by-step process document in 60 seconds. It's a great way to start building the system, even before you're ready to bring someone on to run it. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. And Kevin, seriously, thank you. This was gold. We'll see you in the next lesson.